Let's give a late night welcome for P. Michaels.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you, John. And thank you, John Bianco, and I hope the show does well. Good to be here once again at CTV and the Johnny P. Show. I've been doing this crazy comedy stuff a long, long time. No matter where I go, whether it's a casino or theater or cruise ship, whatever, people know two things about me right away. Number one, that I'm a New Yorker by the accent. Number two, that I'm Italian-American by the way I'm dressed. Yeah. Do we have any of my fellow Italian-Americans in the audience?
Yeah! Hello!
How could you tell? My grandmother actually taught me how to dress. My grandmother was from the other side. My grandmother was from Avellino, Napoli, Naples, Italy. Napolitans in the house. Napolitan.
Yeah!
Very good. Any Sicilians? Sicilians?
Yeah!
Good. There's going to be a fight in about 2 minutes. Now, for my non-Italian friends that are sitting out there going, what's he talking about, Sean? I'm going to explain this to you. People from Naples and people from Sicily, and I got them both in my family, so I know what I'm talking about. They always get into fights, and they fight about the most ridiculous thing. They fight about the name of the stuff that you pour on top of your macaronis. Look, see, it's starting already. It wasn't even 2 minutes. The people from Naples call it gravy. The people from Sicily call it sauce. And the people from Naples call the people from Sicily African. Now, don't hate the messenger. My mother's Sicilian. I pulled that on her when I was 12 years old. She broke 2 spoons over my skull. That was the end of that. But my grandmother was your typical Italian woman from the other side. 4 foot nothing. That's the law in Italy. If you're 5 foot and you're a woman, they will deport you right away. You see them on the dock. Signora, you're too tall. Get on the boat. And my grandmother came to this country in 1905. 1905 with her mother and her 5 brothers. 1905, the old-fashioned way. There was no airplanes. She got on a boat from Naples across the Atlantic Ocean through Ellis Island like you're supposed to. Yeah. You're applauding. I did that at a Mexican party last month. They wanted to hang me. And she wore black clothing, my grandmother, every single day of her life. From head to toe, nothing but black. This woman looked like a ninja, I swear to God. Or an Italian version, a ninjada, right? And I asked her, I said, Nonna, what's with the black clothes? Everywhere we go, no matter what the function, no matter, you got the black clothes. You know what she tells me? In case of somebody drop it dead, I'm ready to go. And she was not kidding. She was the type of woman that if somebody in her neighborhood passed away and she heard about it, she'd show up in the back pew of the church. My father called her a professional mourner. She'd have the whole regalia. You know these women. The whole, the hat, the veil, the dress, the clogged shoe, the rosaries. I'm gonna miss you so much, my friend. Oh, come si chiama la signora? What was her name? Nina? Nina! She didn't even know this woman. But my grandmother was slick. She had a big, big leather pocketbook about that big. Before she went to the church service, in that pocketbook, she stuffed 3 empty A&P shopping bags. Because she knew at the end of the church service, at whoever's house it was that passed away, was a big spread going on. And she come home with bags full of food. Ma, what do you think? I'm a stunada? Look what I got. Gabagola, cheese, wine, bread. We're going to eat for 2 months. Abavanabla putana Nina. Let's go eat. Come on. Now, for those who don't speak or understand Italian, I said Nina was a lovely lady. That's what they told me in 5th grade. I don't know. My grandmother was in this country for 50 years. 50 years, and she finally got brand new furniture. Now, this was a big deal. This woman came here with the clothes on her back. So she calls up my father, my aunts, and everybody one day. You got to come at the house this Sunday. I got a brand new furniture. You're going to come and see. You're going to love it. 11 o'clock, you show. I'm going to make a big dinner. Click. Right. We go to the house, 11 o'clock. True to her word. Walked upstairs. Every room upstairs. Beautiful, brand new cherry wood furniture. Beautiful, lush, plush stuff. And in the doorway of every one of those rooms that had the furniture was a velvet rope, like a museum. Now she's giving us a tour. 4 foot nothing, 6-inch legs like a munchkin like this. Look, this is my new living room set. No touch of that. Now come over here. Look, this is my new dining room set. No touch of this. Look over here. This is my new kitchen set. No touch of this. Come on now, we're going to go eat. Where? Basement. Basement. My grandmother lived out of her basement. Do you know people like this? Or maybe you're the person? Until she got that furniture, I had never seen the upstairs in this woman's house. Every other time you went there, there was a subway sign, this way down. And when you got downstairs, she had an exact older replica of the new stuff she got upstairs, and it was all wrapped in plastic. You know that, don't you? We invented that move. That's right. Every single piece of furniture. So when you sit down, you made that noise on a ruler like this. Now you sit there for 10 minutes, start sweating, try to get up, you ain't going nowhere. You're stuck to the sofa, you're dragging it around. Get this off me! Nana! And they all had them hanging ceilings in the basement. Remember, guys, with the tiles down here? Because they're dwarfs, these women. They don't need a big ceiling. If you're 6 feet tall, you're walking to my grandmother's basement, you're walking around like Quasimodo. Nice place you got here, Nonna. What time do I ring the bell? This is why we Italians never commit suicide. How the hell do you kill yourself jumping up out of a basement window? I don't know. He jumped up 5 times, had a heart attack, and drop it dead. What are you going to do? Kill my boy to get him out of here. She's something else. I miss her. I really do. She didn't die or nothing. She put her glasses down and wandered away. That was 10 years ago. We don't know where the hell she's at right now. She's in South Brooklyn. Fruit. Where's the fruit to you? She used to make homemade wine. Anybody still have the homemade Italian wine? Yeah? You make it? Oh, God. Oh, see me after the show. And every year around the holidays, around Thanksgiving, that's when the wine would come out. Because you see all the boxes in the front with the bees. And you had to be 10 years old in my family to have the homemade wine. 10 years. That was a rite of passage. It helped your chest hair grow. No, you got to see my cousin Lisa. She's got a chest full of hair. No boyfriends, but a chest full of hair. And does everybody have this relative in their family that drinks too much around the holidays and makes a complete ass out of themselves? Yeah, this was my Uncle Carmine. Uncle Carmine was a guy every year when it was your turn to have the wine at 10 years old, you had to sit next to him. So my turn comes, 10 years old, I'm sitting next to Uncle Carmine. He is bombed out of his gourd. At this point, he stands up and he embarrasses me, banging on his wine glass. Okay, everybody. Okay, quiet down now, quiet down. State zitta, shut up, goddamn. Now today, as you know, is Peter, 10 years old. And today he's going to try something known as homemade Italian wine. Un applauso for Pete, un applauso. That's my boy. Oh, sorry, Pete. Well, you sit right there. You're in the line of fire, kid, you know. Mama, the provolone was real good today. Now, I wouldn't mind if they serve you the wine in a nice wine glass, like everybody else got to have it. No, would they serve it to you? Remember the Welch's jelly jar glasses with the cartoons going all around? I'm getting bombed out of my mind looking at Wilma Flintstone's ass. I'm sitting there drinking, I'm singing to myself, ha, 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 ha. I woke up 2 hours later in the basement, stuck to the couch for 3 days. You guys have been a lot of fun. My name is Pete Michaels. Catch me on Facebook, PeteMichaels.com. Thank you. God bless you all. Thank you.